As fighting rages across Syria, those displaced by the conflict are not only worried about violence, they're worried about the cold.